to go on a little solo date. Come join me on my little skincare tonight. I'm gonna try a new energy drink. So I feel like this one is a little bit better. It's a darker color. So I put a little bit of that in the morning and the night. So I don't have any glossy lip glosses. So I just got this one.
Hello everyone!
Today I want to go on a little solo date because I haven't gone out in a really long time. I always go out for a purpose, for groceries, for things that I need to get, and then it's just in and out. And I really want to dedicate today and just like browse around Target, maybe go to Ulta, have a little bit of lunch. I wanted to do like a little solo date. So I want to take you guys along today. I've heard that this soap is so good. This is the Birchwood scented one. There's also Oat Blossom. So, my favorite place. Kind of a tradition now. I always get Kavita sparkling lemonade. I'm gonna try a new energy drink. Heard a lot of good things about this one. There is literally no way they sell these exact same ones in Whole Foods, but it's usually like a milk chocolate one, so I don't know. Okay, I'm leaving. I literally just found off food and then like a single beauty blender. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to Ulta because there's an Ulta here in the Target, but it's like really limited. I want to see specifically like maybe perfumes that I want to try, so I want to test out some perfumes, and there wasn't really a perfume range there. I'm gonna go to Ulta now. Okay, I only got like 4 things. My favorite snack. These are the True Fruits Nature Blueberries. They're covered in white chocolate and yogurt, so it's really good. And then I got a Kavita sparkling lemonade with probiotic. I like this one because it's slightly different than my normal kombucha. It gives me like a little variation. And then I'm gonna try Alani's because I love Celsius, but I want to try different flavors. And I've heard a lot of people like the cherry one, so I'm gonna try the cherry one. I got a tiny can in case I didn't like it. And then I got a beauty blender because mine is disgusting, and it was a bad decision to get it in like a very bright orange color. It just looks more orange, it just looks more dirty. So I feel like this one is a little bit better. It's a darker color. I had the same color before the orange one, and I feel like when it looked dirty, it looked way better, so I just got this one instead. But I'm gonna go to Ulta now. Okay, my goal is to get a lip gloss. I want a lip gloss to wear, and I've heard the Ulta ones are really, really good. Wow, my hair looks horrible. This exact beauty blender I just saw on Target for $1 less expensive than this. Okay, I only ended up getting one thing. I just got the lip gloss. It was 10 bucks and it smells so good. It's peach and jojoba oil, so I just wanted like a glossy lip gloss because I don't have any. That scared me. So I don't have any glossy lip glosses, so I just got this one, and I wanted it like relatively sheer because I wanted it to fit over top any other lip color that I wanted to put on. It's time to get Panera. I love the Panera salads. They're so good, so I always get them. I get like a chicken Greek salad. It's my favorite, so let's go. Thank you. Have a good day.
Let's go!
This is so good. I've been craving this for so long. This is your sign to do a little date night for yourself. And I went to Target and I bought a couple stuff, but I've definitely done things by myself that I don't regret, that are free. You can go to the park, you can work out in a different location than you haven't before. You can literally just go window shopping and not buy anything and just like look around and see what you're interested in. This is so good. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hello everyone, so I kind of wanted to do a little skincare routine and kind of explain what kind of products I use for skincare, because I feel like I have specific things for when I'm breaking out, and then I have other specific things for when my skin is really dry or it feels just very like red from the sun. So come join me on my little skincare tonight. So the first thing I do is cleanse my face, and I use this cleanser. This is the Renewing Essay Cleanser from Citavate. This one's so good because it has salicylic acid, and I used the hyaluronic cleanser and I feel like it doesn't foam up my face. And I know it's just like in my head, but I need the facial cleanser to like foam up so it feels like it's cleaning my face. When I use like a cleanser that's like very almost like a lotion and then you wipe it off, even though like I trust that like there's no more germs on my face, it still doesn't feel clean. I don't know, it's just like a texture thing with me. I have this one, and then I have another sensitive skin one that's really good. Now, the very next thing that I do is put some sort of eye serum, because I always love putting eye serums in the morning and in the night because I feel like it really helps with my under eyes, especially in the summer. Obviously, your under eyes really depend on how much you drink water and how much you sleep, but having like that really smooth under eye is something that I really am aspiring lately. So I found this eye serum. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. It's from The Ordinary, but I put it in this little container because this used to be the L'Oreal Revitalift one that we ran out, and then my sister put it in this little container because we love this sort of packaging where you just like open it up and it has like these cooling beads on it and it feels so good under your eyes. So I just put a little bit of that, and then like in the morning especially, this really hits the spot because I'm like just woken up, and then it feels so refreshing. So I put a little bit of that on, and it feels so good and just glides under the eyes. So I just love to use this. It feels like it wakes me up. So I put a little bit of that in the morning and the night. So I don't really have a specific night care routine and then morning routine. I pretty much just use the products depending on what I feel like my face needs in the moment. But I do use something specifically in the night routine that I don't use in the morning. I use Curology, and this is not a sponsor, but I love Curology. I've been using it for a really long time, and it got rid of my breakouts when I was 19. And you can go back into the years into this channel and you can see how my acne was way worse at the beginning of this channel because I got this like random burst of acne when I was 19. It took like a year for it to go away, and then it took like another year for the hyperpigmentation to finally leave. I love it because I feel like this really made the process a lot easier. So I always use this because now I have like trauma that it'll come back or something. So I just used a little bit of Curology. You get this online and it's specifically curated for what your skin needs in the moment by dermatologists online. So the one that I have, it has niacinamide in it, and it also has zinc, and I just use a little bit of that at night, but I'm not going to put it on now because I like to put it on like right before I'm going to go to bed. But I'm going to have dinner now, so I'm going to wait a little while. But that's one thing I love. But that's the only real difference that I use at night instead of the morning. But here are some products that I do use when I feel like my face needs a specific thing. So when my face feels like really irritated or really red, I was out in the sun too long the day before, or I have like a cluster of pimples that came out or something, I use this The Ordinary serum. It has aloe in it, and I feel like it's so soothing for my face. So I actually used it this morning because I feel like I woke up and I had these like crazy pimples that showed up, and my face just felt like really puffy this morning. So I put a little bit of this and it helped like soothe it a little bit. But most days I do use this one. This is the hyaluronic acid, and I feel like I use this when my skin feels really dry. This was a lifesaver when I came back from the beach a couple of weeks ago. It was just so good because I felt my face was starting to peel, especially here in my forehead. And then I put a little bit of this on, and I feel like it helped so much because I was scratching my face because it just felt so dry. I feel like this helped a lot with that. So I just put a little bit of that on. And then something that I do use, I used to put this all over my face, but then I kind of realized that it was drying my face out a little bit. And this is the salicylic acid. I know this is all the Ordinary products, but I feel like this is what works for me, and it's relatively cheap in Ulta. So I just get all the serums that I need with a moisturizer, and I feel like the work is done. I use this specifically on spots where I have breakouts. If I don't have a breakout, I don't really use this because I feel like it does dry out my face a little bit, but I just kind of use it as like a spot treatment, and I feel like it works really well, especially if I then put a little pimple patch over it. It works really well. I love the salicylic acid because it's in the cleanser, so I feel like the cleanser prevents any of these breakouts from happening with the Curology, and then a little bit of the salicylic acid when they do come out really just eliminates all the acne. But I don't do this every single day. A little retinol oil that I found in Target. This is the Bioma Sensitive Retinol Oil. The only thing I would say about this oil is that it felt like I was gonna put it on and yeah, I was gonna feel a little oily, but as I massaged it on my face, it would kind of like dissolve and it wouldn't feel as oily anymore, but it still feels so oily on my face. It feels like I washed my face and then it went back to being oily. I kind of don't like the texture of that very well. I've been having a hard time putting this on my face because I know it's gonna feel oily whenever I do put it on. I'm kind of like on a journey now to finding a good retinol serum, and so if you guys have any recommendations, I have like oily to combination skin, so if you have that as well, let me know any products that you specifically use. I don't specifically have any sensitive skin, so it's not like I have to find something crazy sensitive, but I would like it to be on the sensitive side if possible. But this one is a sensitive retinol oil, and I was like, oh, I feel like that would be a really good way to start off. It's like a little oil, and I just love the packaging. It's like a little dropette. It has vitamin A and squalene, but I have been using this on my face like 2 or 3 times a week. But again, I feel like I'm just gonna try to find something else, because a big part of skincare for me personally is trying to find products that feel really good on my face apart from actually working. I still want to find something that's a little bit easier to put on my face, so I might just keep this so that I can like put it on my face when I'm doing like wash out or something and I need a little bit of oil, and having the retinol oil would be like something nice. But I don't think that this is gonna be like my permanent retinol, but I'm kind of on a journey on finding a little retinol. But now I'm gonna put on some moisturizer. This is the Revectin Clean. I find this moisturizer literally on Amazon. I think it's like 20 bucks, and it literally lasts me like 9 months. I'm not even kidding. It's a pretty good amount, and I don't use a lot of moisturizer on my face. I just use like 2 pea size amounts, and I just put that all over my face because it's a water-based moisturizer, and it just feels like it gets everything that it needs to moisturize in just that bit of amount. Sometimes I do put a little bit on my neck. I literally just use this on my face and then on my neck, and I feel like it works really, really well. I didn't want to get a moisturizer that felt really heavy because I feel like once I do that, it feels like my face is gonna get oily in like 2 hours. Water-based moisturizers are really good for like oily skin, so it feels like I'm not putting oil back on my face after I put a moisturizer on. And it comes with little customizable stickers that you can put everywhere. I feel like that's super cute. So I love this moisturizer. I got this moisturizer in February. It is currently almost September, and I still have it. So it lasts like a pretty good amount. Something that I do put on in the morning that I forgot to mention that I don't put at night is sunscreen. This is the Curology sunscreen. I love it because I can just put these 2 things in the package. I don't have to worry about buying a sunscreen. It all comes together. I can always take it out of the cart if I want to try a different sunscreen, but this one's been working for me because it doesn't leave a big like white cast on my face. I feel like it looks really, really good. It feels super great because it doesn't feel like it leaves my face oily. If you couldn't tell, that's kind of like a big theme for me. I don't want my face to feel like I've put a ton of stuff on it. I just want to put like 1 or 2 serums, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen and call it a day. I don't want to put like 6 million things on my face. I'd rather just get like 2 or 3 products, try them out, and see if that combination works. And if it doesn't work, switch a specific thing out and then see if that works, if it was that specific product, etc., etc. And what I love about this is that it's a perfect size container to go traveling, so I don't have to put it in like a little separate container when I go traveling. I just put it inside of my toiletry purse and it works perfectly well. But this one's almost running out. I have to get a new one. So now I'm gonna put a little pimple patch on. I obviously only use this when I do actually have a breakout, and I don't even use it on all my breakouts. I usually do this if it's specifically big and I don't want to tempt myself to pop it, and sometimes when I put this on, I use it as damage control so I don't get to pop my pimples. But I love it. I feel like you don't have to put it on your face like 24 hours for it to feel like it got something out of the pimple. I use these, the Mighty Patch ones. I used to use the Curology ones and they work well too, but I just wanted to try like a different brand. I got these in Target and they're really, really good. There's also different types of Mighty Patches. There's ones that are bigger, like hyaluronic patches, ones for like big cystic acne. There's also ones that are specifically like waterproof, but I just got the original one. I wanted to try it out, and so it's working pretty well. And like I said, I feel like I don't need to put this on like in the early afternoon to feel like, oh, if I take this out tomorrow, like it'll be able to do something. So I just have it on my face for like the amount of hours that I'm sleeping, or I try to put it on like around this time, like before I have dinner, so it feels like it's there longer. So I just put 2 of them on my face, and it's super discreet. It's not really crazy. I haven't put makeup on top of it. I've seen people that put pimple patches on and then they put makeup on top of it. If I have a pimple and I want to put makeup on my face, I either don't put it on the pimple or I just risk it and like just put it on the pimple and see what happens and see if the pimple is worse the next morning. But I've never tried to put makeup on it, so I don't know how this will work specifically with that. I'm sure people have probably reviewed it on TikTok somewhere. Speaking about makeup, the last thing that I want to mention is a facial cleanser that I use to get rid of makeup. I do use like makeup removing wipes and a little bit of micellar water to get rid of my makeup if it's like a good amount of makeup, like it's like a night out or a fancy night, like a wedding or something like that, then I'll use makeup wipes to get rid of my makeup. But if it's just like my everyday makeup when I go to church or I go to an event or whatever, I like to use this one. This is the foaming facial cleanser from Neutrogena. I've used this since I was like 17 years old. I've never been able to find another makeup remover cleanser that I love as much as this one. I don't wear makeup every day, so I don't use this every day. It gets the job done. I have it in my shower because I usually take off my makeup in the shower, and then what I do is that I put just a little bit of this, I get rid of my makeup, and then I use my regular cleanser to then actually fully wash my face. But you know, there are just cleansers that are not made to remove makeup, so even if you wash your face with your regular cleanser, it's not going to get rid of the makeup. So I use this first and it works wonders. I love it. That is it. That is my skincare all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this little segment. I wanted to do my skincare and I was like, wait, there's a lot of things that I've changed over time that I wanted to share with you guys, because I've definitely shared my skincare before on this channel, but I haven't done so in a really long time. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go have dinner now. Hello everyone. So today is Saturday. It's one of my favorite days of the week because I don't have to edit, I don't have to record or film anything, because today is like always optional for me to either like film something or edit. I don't even put on my contacts. I'm just like all day at home, not worried about anything. I usually spend a little bit of more time outside. Come here boy. So today I'm spending the day outside because I'm gonna bathe this little guy. I do not have a dog. I'm just dog sitting today. I've taken care of him many times before already, but he's starting to smell stinky, so I'm gonna shower him. I've been spending a lot of the outdoors this month. I went to a birthday party where there was a boat and it was like the most fun day ever. I spent like hours on a boat and it was just so relaxing. It felt like the last little beach summer day that I needed. So I filmed a couple clips from that. So I kind of wanted to come here and end this video outside. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video because that's how you let me know. Subscribe for more videos like these and hit the little bell notification right next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every single time that I post. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless you. Bye.